And I think internet plays a huge role in changing Arab world, and especially in Egypt as well. So to answer your question, yes, internet is definitely being used, so to say, as a human right.
But Pete, everything said because some of us were not getting the feed coming through Ayla. So could he repeat everything again, and then so we can all hear it? Because some of us were watching the video.
No problem. I'll come a little bit closer. Well, Mikey's question. Human right. Well, I would say the possibilities to use it are here. It's €7 for 2 GB internet connection with your mobile phone. And Egyptian Revolution was also, of course, called the Facebook Revolution. And for that reason, I think it's being used. And to give you a little example on how it's used, we got stopped by police, and there was a big problem because we made a photo. Actually, they thought we made a photo of the Suez Canal, and some military vessels of the United States were passing by. So we got stopped by police, and we were actually stuck in the police office for around 8 hours, 9 hours. And the funny thing was that one of the police officers took his mobile phone, asked our Facebook profiles, and one day later we posted a picture of us waiting at the police car on Facebook, and he commented under the photo, "Welcome to Egypt, welcome to Egypt." So everyone is on internet here, and it's really cheap to have access to it. I hope I answered with this your question.
And I also see...
Do you know a little bit more? Maybe, yeah, Neda.
A question.
Neda?
Violent confrontation in Cairo. We arrived, I think, the day after that, right? In the night, and then we didn't see a lot. And the day after, we also went watching there. There were a lot of people, but nothing really happened. But today I met this guy, and his opinion was like, well, yeah, you can't give the president 100 days and then expect everything to change. He told me, like, you know, you gotta give him a little time. And also for the people, he was like, nothing much really is happening. We just have to give him a little time. So that was his opinion. And for now, we haven't seen a lot of violence or anything. Yeah.
Maybe, Raghda, you can put this violence in the context. What happened before that they became violent, and is this very common for Cairo to happen?
Yeah, like no, it's just we have been spending since the presidential election, which happened last June. We didn't witness any violence in the streets, but for the last Friday, and it basically happened because supporters of the president and mostly people from the Muslim Brotherhood and the Freedom and Justice Party, which is the ruling party, we're going down to mainly celebrate the achievements of the 100 days, which and also to demand for taking off the public prosecutor from his office, because they had a lot of corruption allegations against him. But on the other side, there's a lot of revolutionary groups and also supporters of the other candidates, which are mainly from the revolution. They were going to protest for the 100 days that the president didn't meet the promises he had, and also they wanted to show that they have a real presence on the ground, because there is like a misconception that revolutionary power are meeting up with the Muslim Brotherhood, and that the core of the revolution was mainly with the Muslim Brotherhood. So the other people from the revolution really wanted to show themselves, mainly communists and also liberals and lots of other groups. So that's when the clashes happens between the supporter of the president and those who thinks that he didn't meet the promises of the 100 days. and it turned a little bit into violence. It was not that much of an escalation that like we saw in the days of the revolution. Of course, nothing near that, but still, that was the first violence after the presidential election in June.
And when we connect the revolution and social media, internet, and women, Christian was just saying that it was an action on Facebook that sparked this revolution, and it was the Facebook girl that I remember that sparked this. So what is the role that girls and women take in this revolution, or in